Okay, so first up we've got Alec. Oh, and yesterday when I had my little, well, I don't know if I'm calling it a rant or passionate speech or whatever the hell that was, I missed probably 90% of what chat was saying. So if I missed what you were saying and it was important, I apologize. I didn't see it and I didn't watch it back because I wasn't overly interested in seeing myself being all, soapboxy. So I did have one person reach out to me that I think they had said something and I didn't understand it, and it's because I hadn't missed the vast majority of what had been going on because I was just focusing on what I was saying. So yeah, it's a good chance that if you said something during that, I missed it. Oh, that was weird. Okay. All right, cool. Let's see what we got. Let's start over because apparently I hit my tee shot. What have you missed, Charlie? Well, Victor left TGC Tours. I just went right back. I just resumed my round. Stupid. Okay. I don't know what the hell just happened there. Weird. There we go. Now we're on the tee. All right. The creek is a little. It doesn't quite look right. Or is it just me? Is the water plane something? Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Charlie. I was talking about I was talking about that, and I was talking about the need for us to be a lot kinder in like basically when we're doing playthroughs. There's been a lot of kind of reiterating why I don't do dumpster fire ones anymore and that kind of jazz. Yeah, just the way the water's coming all the way up here. I don't know. I think I'd rather see it confined to this area. Like, it just looks like there's been a huge rain and it's kind of flooded it a bit. That's what I would change there, maybe. And then, I mean, you'd never hit driver here because you're just hitting up into this area where you're going to bring the water right into play, and there's no real benefit to doing it. So we'll hit 3. I mean, you can even hit iron. You're getting your oil changed. Oh, fun. Ooh, that's weird. So it cambered away from the water. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's basically what I was saying, Charlie. I think we got to a point where it was kind of the cheap, kind of the thing to do, get some cheap laughs, that kind of jazz, and it's gone too far, and I think it needs to pull back. So there will be courses I play that I don't like, that I don't think are done particularly well, but I'm going to be as respectful as I can in saying what I don't like about it and what I really like. So what I really like, this community works, like my community in here works really well at times, most of the time, quite frankly. But a couple days ago we were playing, I forget which course it was, but their 15th hole was a par 5 where there was water that stopped you hitting driver, and I was like, I don't really like that. And then but everybody, like, there's a handful of people, myself and people in chat, that started thinking about, well, ooh, maybe you could do this, or maybe so giving solutions, right, and saying, well, yeah, I don't really like it like that, but if you did this, that could be really cool. Or maybe if you did that. That's the kind of thing I want to be doing. So it's constructive, but it's also, instead of focusing on, saying things like this sucks, it's, well, no, it's, here's what we could do differently. Hey, Jordy boy. Cool name, you're funny. And so yeah, like, I always like if I'm saying there's a part of a course I don't like, then I like to at least give an alternative of maybe how it could be better. Yeah, you feel free, Charlie. I don't know, like, I mean, I don't want to be that grumpy old guy that says it's not gonna do anything, but oh yeah, sure, cool name. Sorry, I didn't yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, might probably not today because I'm gonna focus on the design league stuff, but yeah. Easiest thing to do is get me in the forum or my Discord or Twitter. One of the three. I'll see it there and I'll remember. I wouldn't trust my memory if I were you. It's failed me too many times, so um yeah, I think the water plane maybe needs to just be a hair lower. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that would just make it it would just take away this kind of what it looks like it kind of looks like it's flooded a bit there. Either that or sculpt this a bit more to drop it down. It just looks like there's casual water right on top of the rough, which I don't think is meant to be there. I mean, water planes are a pain in the ass, though. It does, yeah, it needs to be planted, yeah. Okay, that's a good point, too. From here, I don't mind it. Now, this time we do have the water, or the fairways camering towards the water, which makes sense to me. Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay, and the other pin for this green is coming from over here. All right, that'll be interesting. That'll be number 7, right? 1 and 8, 2 and 7, 3 and 6. Curious to see how that works. Oh, we're gonna get closer to the wrong hole. I mean, wrong hole again. If only I had that problem in real life. I don't have a right hole in real life. That's part of the problem. So I can't have a wrong hole. Okay. It's a pretty straightforward par 5. Not a whole lot of stress to it. Um, okay. I mean, I do like that the creek is winding its way through the course and it's coming into play in different spots, but it seems like it's... I'm actually kind of curious. This would be high-level stuff. Where's it going? So it does go out to a little kind of a pond or whatever over there. And then oh no, it does go to one over here too. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And it just kind of meanders its way through. Oops, wrong button. Kind of meanders its way through the course. Nice. I don't need it driver here, I don't think. I don't know if I like... I might pull this tree back a hair, but then again, at the same time, this fairway's quite wide, so maybe you don't need to. Some more camber there. Oh, and I don't know if you guys were watching... Well, you guys on the other side of the pond probably weren't. Victor was playing his damn society round with Luke, his son. And Luke was struggling a little bit. I was like, "How way, Luke, lad? Get stuck in like something like get stuck in sun or something like that." And then Victor tried to say it, and I was like, "Oh, please don't do that again." Uh-oh. And when it comes to strategy on this course, it's a bit on the straightforward side. Which, I mean, if we're gonna make an error one side or the other, I'd rather it be a little bit too straightforward than gimmicked. I pushed it. I knew I did. So yeah, the creek comes into play again. And given the requirements of this contest, you would expect this. I mean, a creek would continually be coming into play because you have to be able to play back on the fairways and everything, right? So, a lot of kind of 400-ish yards par fours. Ooh, that's a tucked pin. Huh. Hey there, Retired Teach. What's up? Oh, that may be what it is. Yeah, this was never the right play. That was a 3-wood to the fat part of the fairway, and then whatever that left me to get on. I mean, it's still some polishing to be done here, I think. Sculpting's pretty reasonable for the most part. The odd spot could be a little bit better. Again, the way the water is, and then just a little bit more. I wonder if more could have been done with the creek, to have it kind of dictate play a little bit more. I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe it does later too, right? Okay. So this is, the other side is 3, right? 1 and 8, 2 and 7. No, 3 and 6. Or is it 3 and 5? I don't know. Well, and the thing, Charlie, is I think my concern would be if somebody made that post in TGC Tours, it would just cause this great big brouhaha. Oh, it's 1 and 7, 2 and 6, 3 and 5, right? That's what it is. Another concern I would have, well, no, that'd be my big concern, is it would just turn into this massive, schmoz. I think basically what needs to be said has been said, and ultimately the community is going to do what it does. And I hope it calms down for a while, but we'll see. Okay. This is driver because of the length. I do like the backdrop of the Alps there, but I mean that's just choosing that environment or whatever, isn't it? So it was cool there though. Like the ball up against the mountains was really neat. Yeah, I think we could have done some more with this water here. I feel like it's a bit too far. Like it's not in play at all. And maybe that was the intention. Maybe the intention was for it just be, because we can't see it either. Maybe the intention is just for it not to be in play all the time, which is fair. Oh, don't you dare. Ooh. Yeah, this area here. Where's my mouse? That right. When you've got those two hills running together and it's just going to collect everything right there. It doesn't look hugely natural to me. I would consider doing something about that. Yeah, and I mean you have like a false edge that stops. It's kind of weird. Okay. Maybe just something to look at. Dario's almost done. Nice. A little bit, Charlie. I mean, and maybe there were some time constraints. Maybe as Alec, right? I mean, Alec's done some good courses, I think. It could be that there's some time constraints. For this pin, You definitely want to shade closer to where the trouble is. But I think you can get away with staying away from it. I mean, it's such a short par 5 and it's downhill. Hey, Frederick, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, and so this is because of the bunker, right? This right here. It's just because of the bunker. I think I would consider lowering the bunker for 2 reasons, actually. One, to make it a bit deeper and maybe make it a bit more penal, because this is a short par 5. And then to not have such a aggressive sloping here too. If you lower this whole thing down, that might help it. Rich, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I just think it would suck for somebody to hit there and just get shoot off into oblivion. And at the same time, I'm complaining it's a short par 5, so maybe make up my mind. Oops. Oh, was it? Okay. See, I get people confused all the time. Oh, that was harsh. Yeah, I mean, you can make an argument that that would play better. Like, that's more a par 4 rather than a 5. Because it just is so short, particularly being downwind, or downhill, sorry. Moving virtual dirt at the moment, love it. Yeah, so 8 and 4 and 8 were the ones that didn't have to share, right? There's 1 and 7, 2 and 6, 3 and 5. Okay. Yeah, like this bunker here, I would like to have seen something like that on the par 5 right here, where it's lower, and then it's just try to make that a more difficult bunker shot, because it's such a short par 5, it needs a little bit of something to make it harder. It's pretty. I mean, it's well framed in most places, I would say. It's certainly not a bad course. Some things that could be done to, you know, polish it a bit, but wandered off on me. Yeah, so did I, Charlie. I mean, I played Gallego quite a while ago, because, well, I did the playthroughs, and then I was one of the judges, right? So, what do we leave ourselves? Okay. In theory, we can go over the trees. Well, let's see what happens if we do. Gotta aim farther right, not pull it. Oh, really? What is it? Little partial lob wedge in here. Oh, even that's too much. Oh, but is it? Charlie. Don't make me talk about your mom again. It's solid. It's a solid. I mean, the water would be the one thing I really noticed. Could have done with a bit more planting in places, but overall, solid. Good job, Alec. Solid. Okay, who we got next? Oh, Rich. Figurov. No, we don't want to play this. We want to go... What are we doing? Somebody's completely lost control here. Yeah, I agree with you there, Rich. I'm trying to remember his courses now, but very cool. 0 stars. This must suck. All right. Well, Q's a bit of an odd guy, so are you surprised? And I mean that in the nicest way possible. He's unique. Oh, Rich. I love it. The first tee is it's not on a roof, but it's not far away from being on a roof. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, wait. The tee's right here. For the 9th. Oh my god, that's great. A few power boats in here. Oh, have you impaled any of your guests like Wes did on his course? No. Not here. Oh, hang on. No. No, everybody seems to be, you know, where they're supposed to be. Not half in and half out of stuff. What about in the tents? Okay. Alright. You're only half certain you're right? Okay. Oh, what's way over here? It's a city, I guess, is it? Some sailboats. A cool environment you've created. Oh, you rotten bugger. You made them out of bounds. Well, I was never going to hit them on there anyways. I have to go for the water. What do we got here? I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing now. Okay. Yeah, Rich knows how to create an environment. Oh, if I go left, I get to look at the green. Got it. I went right where it's shorter, but then I get blocked by the mound there. If I go left, I can see the whole thing. And probably have a better angle, too. Okay. I thought that was going to be slow, not fast. Jeepers. Oh. I knew I didn't have enough brake. It's a cool opening hole. Okay. Yeah, this just looks great from here. Ben will be thoroughly impressed with your usage of the signs. Is it a boat racing? Oh, could be. Could be boat racing. Ooh, this is not an easy hole, is it? Can we carry it over this? I think we can. Should we? Probably not. Hey, Fish, what's going on, buddy? Ooh. I haven't played it yet, Charlie. It's there's a great many people waiting for me to play their CC courses. Rich has reached out to me, J Ray, a couple of others. I have them written down somewhere. Yeah, no kidding, Dan. How you doing, buddy? You ready for some motor car racing tonight? Oh, this is just evil, Rich. Look at that pin. Oh, Howie. Rich. Um. Okay. That was not quite the result I was expecting. This weekend, pre-parties. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was too far right. Oh, okay. At least 5 inches. Yeah, I imagine I'll be there for VLS. There's a small chance I'm going to take Mini Obi to the races down the street tonight, but I don't think she's going to want to go. So, but we'll see. There's also a baseball game we could go to, but I might just save that for the weekend. Like, it's supposed to be such a nice night, though. That's the thing. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I figured we would end up down here. Now we got no angle at all. Hanging lie with crap left. Fantastic. Oh my god, there's an elephant in this green. I like this bunker up front. You definitely decided to get a little bit downhill. Yeah, okay. You definitely decided to get a bit creative here, didn't you? Oh, look at us hugging the boundary there like a champ. That was a hell of a shot I just hit. Not on the green. Now I'm grumpy. It is a par 5, though. Yeah, absolutely, Rich. I agree with you. And that's why I'm not super serious in my feedback on these, because it's Design League. So particularly you guys that are established, I'm definitely not all that serious about it. Hey, Virtual Golfer. Make sure to like and subscribe. Oh, wait, no, that's YouTube. Never mind. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's out of bounds. Damn it, damn it, damn it. You know what I was going to try? Where's the OB? Is it just the structure that's OB? I'm trying it. Screw it. No, it's too far left. Oh, it's going OB. And it's in the water. All right. No, don't tell me I just missed it too far right. Come on. Come on. It doesn't work. That shot doesn't work. No, it was in the water, South 9. Morning track power, that's right. If I'd actually paid half of attention to what I was doing, I would have realized I can just hit 3-wood on. I thought 3-wood was going to be too short, drivers too much, so I genuinely was thinking sticking in the grandstand and then going from there, but no, I think I figured out it wasn't working, Jordy boy. Basically what happened on that hole is I kind of had a thought of what would John Van Velde do. So no, it's just a 3-wood onto the green and then 2 putts. Oh, well. And then Rich being very clever in making that area so you can't just play a trick shot off the stands. Or you have to actually get it right in the stands, don't you? Yeah. Oh well. It's a good hole. When I played it the correct way. Oh my god, look at that pin. Holy balls, Rich. Okay, well, let's not miss right. It's true, Firethorn, I did. Oh no, no, no! Can I though? 40 yards away. One club less, yeah. Oh, and now, okay. Bye-bye. So, like, genuinely, this is a little bit over the top. It's pretty much requiring perfection, or you're nowhere near it. It's an easy par, but... Yeah, Danny, you're right. I should have got my shoes off and standing in that water. It's a shame they don't give you an option to play it out of the water. Like if it's kind of half in it and just have it be like some kind of, I don't know, random lie or something. That'd be interesting. But asking a lot, probably. Just minor nitpick. I would just pull these over to the side a little bit because I'm kind of almost aiming at them right now. Yeah, something like that, Dan. Hey there, Bubberman. Welcome to some design TGC Tours Design League playthroughs. Oh, good point, Rich. Good point. I keep forgetting that. I mean, that's tricky, isn't it? Wait a minute. Okay. We played this already. We played to this one. Now we're playing to this one. Okay. Never the right shot what I'm doing here, but that's why you guys come here. No, not a chance. How's it going, Jamie? First thing I see is you laughing at me. It's about right. Oh, what do I do with this? Oh, whoa. That's the one thing that's tricky too about the sharing greens, right? Is if you could do it with the routing, it would be better if you were coming at this green from different directions so you're not going past one hole to the other. But that's tricky. While I'm thinking of it, I want to give a shout out to Victory Lane Sports. He's got Wreckfest at 7 Eastern tonight, and then Victory Lane Sports Racing League on iRacing at 10 Eastern. The race is at Phoenix, I'm pretty sure. So make sure you're over at Victory Lane Sports channel tonight for the Wreckfest is just full on shenanigans. And then the Racing League actually, I mean, it's not serious because we all suck, but it's actual, we're trying to race, not kill each other. Okay. What do I get for it in driver? Not really anything, do I? Angle, I guess. Yeah. Phoenix, I mean, well, the only thing, so I thought Bristol was going to be a mess, Dan, and I don't think we had a caution, did we? The thing is, there's not enough racers yet. And so we'll all get spread out pretty quick, and it'll just kind of like be doing time trials. I don't think we're ever going to get close enough. I mean, unless it's right at the restart. Like at the start, I mean. But from then on, it's entirely possible we just never see each other again. But the open dog leg at Phoenix, yeah, that could be fun. Everybody taking about 7 different lines through there. And Victor is now officially accepted into the Old Bastards Racing League. He's going to be doing Wednesday night trucks. I don't know if he's going to stream it or not. I hope so. I hope he does. And if he does, I'll let you guys know, because I think that'll be fun to watch. I do ARCA on Mondays. I might go into the trucks on Wednesdays. It depends. But he's going to be doing the trucks on Wednesdays. So Monday nights is ARCA, Wednesday is trucks, Thursday is Xfinity, and Sunday morning is Cup. That's how they do it. There's probably a reason to play left and not hit driver, but when I see 477, I'm pulling out the lumber. Yeah, no kidding, eh? I remember when that stuff... I think I was in South Carolina when they started the truck series. Thought that was interesting. All right. There's some really cool ideas here, Rich. Might just need to be toned down a hair. But there's some really cool... I mean, it's a great... great environment. And then this is just an absolute joy of a hole. This is... What is that thing they do on the European Tour? Where it's like a 100-yard hole. Some challenge or something they do. And it's often not to an actual real green. Oh, what's that called? Whatever it's called, this hole reminds me of exactly of that. No, not that one. They have, like, they actually have a crowd around it and everything, and maybe they don't do it anymore. Maybe they only did it once or twice. I don't think it was even at a golf course. Hey, Rich. Watch out for the ducks. Yeah, the fire marshal would. That's an added hole to the design league that doesn't get judged, and so I think Rich had a little bit of fun there, and it's fun. Yeah, it's solid, man. I mean, we know Rich is a good designer. He's a great designer, so we know what he's going to create is going to be good. It's just a matter of what he decides to do. So, well done. All right, who we got next? Southnine. Alrighty. Hang on, Bubber, man. I see Man and I see United in there. Uh-oh. I don't like that team. Part of the reason is, well, you guys kept beating us in the 90s when we had chances to win. And the other reason is, over here in Canada, there's just so many bloody Man United fans because, because they were winning back then. A lot of plastic fans over here. And you ask, have you ever been to Manchester? No, I have no idea where it is. At least I've been there. Where's the golf course? Is this it, a whole thing right here? Can't be. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's see what you've done. Let's see what you've done here, Southnine. Oh. Look at all this OB and perfect... Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. That should be. Yeah, fair enough. Are you from the area, or... I'm Newcastle fan because my parents grew up there. in County Durham, so in the Northeast. So that's why I pain myself so much. Yeah, we were. And the unfortunate thing is I never got to see it over here because they didn't show it until the Premier League started. No, sorry. Until one of our Sportsnet, one of our sports channels started, then we started getting Premier League. We used to get the old First Division, and then when the Premier League started, we didn't get the Premier League for like the first 6 years. So we didn't see any of it. So when Newcastle was good, I didn't see any of it. It sucked. And then they were good in the kind of early 2000s, so I got to see that at least, but not much of it because they didn't show much. You got a big enough fringe here, South9? See what you're doing here. You're doing that. We're playing with that trick, which is cool. Especially for a hole of this length where you're hitting some kind of wedge in. If you miss this green, you deserve to go for a ride. Yeah, it is, especially now. There's a few of us in here. But if you're old enough to remember us being good under Keegan, you're old enough to know who Ameobi is, and because of the reason for my name. Oh, man. Okay. Does the wind is 4-iron get over this? The greens are very geometric. You're gonna have to get that. Nice. I've got you by a handful of years. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't go in. Just... That one shouldn't have gone in, though. Where's the other hole for this? Because 2 and 6 need to share, don't they? Guess we'll find out later. Yeah, only against the Mackems, yeah. No, so it's a whole meme, Jamie. The WhatAboutAmeobi. It comes from... There was a show on... It finished up on BBC 3. Rich is not wrong there. It might have started on Satanta. It was one of the puppets. First started as I'm on Satanta Sports, and then it became Special One TV. And it was a total meme show, and they had it was basically Jose hosting a talk show, right? A radio call-in show. And one of his regulars was Dave from Newcastle, who was just absolutely obsessed with Ameobi. To the point where they had a show where it was all about Dave's addiction with Ameobi. And he was just constantly saying, "What about Ameobi?" So that's where that name comes from. But there's a great video out there of Ameobi where he could do he would have a great touch, smash it in the top corner, or his first touch he would take it right out of bounds. It just depended on the day. He was there a long time, wasn't he, Geordie boy? Now I think about it. I mean, he wasn't a bad guy to hold the ball up on occasion, but... Oh, yeah, it was funny, though. Even my ex-wife, who doesn't know a thing about soccer, thought it was a riot. Jose was the host. Sven and Rooney were his co-hosts, eventually. Who else was on it? Ferguson would be a call-in. Wenger was a call-in. Roy Keane at one point. Oh, it was just a riot. It was an absolute riot. This is for the late, whatever we call the decade before 2010. Just that part of the that round then. Well, we have to go for the cart path bounce here, don't we? Why is that out of bounds? South9, why is this out of bounds? I mean, I don't think a cart path bounce is going to work. It's going to come up short. Or road bounce, I guess, in this case. Yeah, that was, and Keegan got it. He knew that it was going to be unpopular, and he was like, I have to go talk to them about it. He understood. He understood what Newcastle was about. Nobody really has since. Other than Houghton, maybe. Hey there, Pac-Man. Public road? Okay. Just still be able to hit off the damn thing. Okay. Oh, bye-bye. No, it's just... I mean, it's not the Mackham's Lost Souls, but it's not far off. Which... Okay, we're going to this one. The one thing I would say, South9, I would make your greens bigger when you have to share them, just to make it a bit easier to know which green you're going to, or which pin you're going to. And I think on this situation, I probably would have switched your pins. So we're not going over this pin to get to this one, coming this way. And then you could have this one tucked and be fine. No, I don't, Bubberman. How will we do? We'll be lucky if we don't get relegated. It's the same every year these days, Jamie. It's been like this for, what, 10, 15 years now? Just happy not to get relegated. Well, ever since Ashley's had it, however long that's been. The goal is just not to get relegated. It sucks. Pointless. It's a waste. Okay. Long par 4. Tons of room. Blind tee shot. Nice. Yeah, and what Jordy Boy says is right. I firmly believe, and you know what? I know this is something Newcastle fans say all the time, but if it was a London-based team that had that same deal, they would have approved it in about 5 minutes. But because it's Newcastle, it's the Northeast. Oh, no. Can't have that. Remember all the crap that happened when Newcastle was good? We don't want that. So this is when I was asking where the other... Yeah, this green's really small to be sharing a green. Or pins. To have 2 pins on it. God mighty. English is a vastly undervalued language. Yeah, I agree with Jordy, but I don't even know when the season starts because I don't care. Because quite honestly, what's the point in watching it? There just isn't any, right? We know they're going to be garbage. We know they're going to try to scrape out a relegation. It gets old. Yep. And that's the problem, is we always find some kind of form at some point to get just enough points to scrape by to then be able to say, well, it was a decent season, and then they just do it again. A little Hogan's Alley going on here. Don't mind that. I'm not a huge fan of the geometric shaped greens. That's me though. The huge fringe is neat. I don't know if it works as well here as it might, because all the shots that are going into these greens are fairly short, so you're not really gonna have, you shouldn't have the ball running that much. Although I flared this right, didn't I? Nice. Just disregard everything I just said. No, I don't think so either. I think Bruce is terrible. But if they had proper backing, they wouldn't have Bruce. They'd have a decent manager. Neat little finisher here that doesn't count for the contest, but it's fun to play. All Southnine? Yeah, okay, that's true. It does do that. I mean, I think you set out to create an environment and you did it. And I would need to play it a little bit more to kind of play around with what you're talking about there with the slopes and everything. It does definitely introduce some ground game, which is cool. But yeah, there was definitely some fun on that course. Definitely some fun on there. I think that's a good job, dude. Oh, I don't know this person. Yeah, the fringe around the green's been done a couple of times. It hasn't quite caught on like I thought it might, which I'm not hugely disappointed by. And who's this guy? Chris G1000. Have I done that right? Nope. We're all lowercase. All right. All right, Rich. Take care, buddy. Oh, see you later, Jordy boy. We've depressed all the Jordies. They're leaving. Oh my god. Okay. I suspect this might be a bit of a newer designer. If you're going to give me a 500-yard hole as a par 4, I need some room. My guess is maybe a slightly newer designer and maybe somebody who plays on a lower skill a lower difficulty level, sorry. Because I'm in the fairway on a 500-yard par 4 and I'm blocked out. It's just too narrow. I really feel like there needs to be some more width here. And I mean, that's a good drive I just hit to get over this these bunkers, and now I have nothing. What if I... Okay, hang on. What if I just deal off the crap out of this? Can I go under it? That'd be a no. Got all that one. Yeah, the hole wasn't particularly well thought out. It's asking way too many questions. Even if you just lost those trees on the right, even if you cut these back somewhat, so that in this part, because requiring a guy to hit a drive here, it's a bit much. Yeah, there's just too many trees overall. I'd probably lose this whole area, open it up, and then, because the other thing is, you've got this gigantic false front on a, again, 500-yard par 4. Like, we're just, it's requiring perfection. So again, I wonder if the designer plays on a lower difficulty level where that kind of shot is more easily done. I mean, it's an easy par, but all right. Oh, I know I mean, for Design League, maybe not, but there'll be a pin there. I'm just trying to figure out how the wind and the water, or the wind and the elevation are going to interact with each other. I mean, it's very clear we've made an effort here, though. There's been some planting done. This is far from being auto-gen. This hole's not, I mean, this looks pretty cool, this hole. I do wonder if it could do with less trees overall, but the course, but there's some ideas here. And that putt is dead flat. Are we doing it again here with just, yeah, the trees encroaching? No, I'm not a fan of that. And I don't really know that you need that bunker there the way it is. If you want to have a bunker there, I would probably bring the fairway around. Just I can't see it here. It's just kind of artificially narrowing the fairway. And we need to be left anyways to be able to even have a look at this green. I think there's maybe just a couple too many things being done at once at times. Yeah, fast isn't going to cut. I mean, I can almost handle that on a second shot for a par 5 because I'm not necessarily supposed to get there in 2. But it is a bit gimmicky. It's a bit of a gimmicky way to stop me getting there in 2. And then for all the slope that's on this green, like there's red everywhere. My putt is dead flat. So it's just like a series of ridges that goes to basically completely flat. Yeah. I think I would probably a little bit of work to be done. Just greens are so difficult to sculpt well. I'd like to see the whole green just be more subtle. And then, yeah. If you can get it where the pin is, it's easy. But if you can't, like it's kind of all or nothing that way, right? That's an interesting idea. I mean, the framing's pretty good. The rock wall, I'm not sure about. The bunker there, I don't mind. Making us think a bit about if we're gonna lay up, what we're gonna hit. I can't carry that rock wall though, I don't think. Maybe I can. Well, I can't like that. And even if I did, I don't think I'm holding the green. But again, it's a par 4 that I'm trying to hit in under regulation, so I think if I was playing for a score, I probably would lay up. Because I just don't, I think I'm gonna have a far shorter birdie putt on average laying up than I am hitting driver. Because I just don't think there's anywhere to hit the driver and keep it on the green. And keep it particularly close to the hole. I think I'm gonna put it in this bunker a lot here. I'm gonna go running down the slope over here a bunch. Maybe fly it over on occasion. But I don't think I'm ever sticking it on the green. And so to me that would make it a layup, which is a bit unfortunate. I like that there's a potential chance to get there, and it's not like doom and disaster if you don't pull it off, but I just don't know if it's possible to pull it off often enough to make it worth. It's a very interesting idea though. Again, there's been some thought put into that. Yeah, this tree right here is triggering me. Okay, we're able to go over it. That's good. I just don't think it needs to be there. But I think it's probably there to try to make the tee shot a little bit more difficult, because otherwise this is an iron and a wedge, right? Pretty straightforward. I'd like to see a different way of making it less straightforward though. Again, some ideas here. I think this is just, I'm assuming it's a newer designer. It's a name I've never seen. And it's some kind of newer designer stuff going on here. But some ideas, and I think with some refinement, it could get pretty good.
Welcome.
Call for Wolf. Welcome. Funny how many times people end up following me like twice or 5 times or more. Good call, South9. See, I've hit 3 iron here, and I'm going right to the end of the fairway. Yeah, it happens to a few people, dude. I'm not sure why either. And then, so we're basically forcing a 170-yard shot in to a front pin, longer to a back one. Because if you go, and the other problem is if you go farther down here to get it a bit shorter, now you bring this tree into play. I don't, yeah, the water needs to be a little bit smaller. Have it protect the green, but again, I think we're just kind of artificially making the hole longer.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Daniel. Appreciate the sub, man. Thanks for that. Good point, Q. How's it going, by the way? Charlie thinks he broke your code at Choice-Key Tracked. Yeah, the designer. So again, I think this is a fairly new designer. And I think, I mean, again, with this green here, it's basically dead flat around the hole and then big ridges everywhere. So just need some time to you know, learn the green sculpting and a little bit of strategy and things like that. Environment's pretty cool. I think, again, there's too many trees, but that'll come. He did? Axel, what happened this morning, buddy? Canada beat Sweden again. Oh. Well, it was morning for us. It was like 7:30 this morning. PNB, how's it going? Are you ready for some wreckfesting and some motorcar racing tonight? Honestly, I didn't play, so thanks, but I had nothing to do with them winning. This is kind of like the first hole. Except it's a par 5 this time, but again, where do I hit my driver? We've murdered that. And now we're going to try to be lucky to be between the two bunkers, I guess. Okay, we might be able to. I did try to fade it or shade it a bit right. Awesome, PNB. Okay. Bellevue, how's it going? There's some interesting ideas with that course. Just a little polish, some sculpting and some strategy and tree placement and stuff. Work on that, and I think we'll have some good stuff. And I've kind of mentioned the things I wasn't enjoying about it before. Oh, is there a night? No, there's not. Okay. Yeah, there's this guy's got some potential, I think. Just needs a little bit more time. And this is Kingsbridge. Kingsbridge is a bit of a newer designer from what I remember. His courses are... Or Knightsbridge, sorry. Yeah, his courses before have needed a bit of work. Let's see how far he's progressed here. Looks good right away. Doing alright, PNB. How you doing? Ooh. What do we got here? That's the clubhouse? Wow, it's a hell of a clubhouse. Driving range. Big rocks. Maintenance shed. We've got a creek running through everywhere into a pond. Cool. Okay. Alright, it's a par 5, so he narrows it at driver. I get that. Oh. I might still be alright. On the fairway, beauty. rocks around the creek. Okay. They're a bit on the big side probably for the size of the creek. But it's fine. They're all on one side of it too for the most part. I'm not sure how natural that is, but I'm also not a big rock guy, so I don't know. No, pushed it slow. And down in the crap we go. Bunker shots too easy in this game. Short game as a whole is too easy. This looks nice. I think you've given us just enough room to hit this shot. You come up short, you're not going to like it very much. Oh, the way he's done this too is pretty good. That's actually really good the way he's done that. Yeah. It's going to be a hair... No, maybe not. Yeah, just enough room. Okay. Yeah, there's some detail work here that's really good. That pin's a bit dicey. You wouldn't want to make the screen any faster. But that's a good hole. I like the look of it. The way you've done those little waterfalls and had them kind of... Yeah, it just flows very, very nicely. And see what I did there? Okay. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to try and sneak the gap. Nope. Alright, Daniel, have a good one, buddy. Still on vacation? Hope you're enjoying yourself, dude. Oh, that's just the swing plane of dreams right there. Yeah, there's a lot to like about this. And if my memory is right, and it might not be, then this designer has really improved since the last design league course of his we did. If my memory's right. Wouldn't mind seeing these bunkers, this bunker maybe a touch deeper, maybe? It's hard to say. And then the big bunker on the back, I don't mind it. Crap. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of mentioned that, Bellevue. I think the rocks might be a bit big in the creek, but otherwise it's pretty darn solid. Okay. Would love, with it being so far downhill, I wish we could see these bunkers a bit better from the tee. See where the fairway, like where the fairway and rough was a bit better. But damn it, I've seen worse. Crummy shot. Now we have no chance. .235. Ouch. I mean, I know I hit a terrible drive there, but this one might go a hair too. This one might be a bit too much with, you know, already being a 500-yard hole. And then there's no run up. You got to carry water to get there. Might be a bit much. Uh-oh. We're going to play rock golf here, I think. I just did the other way. Oh, but I might be okay this time. Yeah, that one might be asking one too many questions, but it does get backed up with a par 5. It's not a huge amount of room. All right. Thought the wind was going to push it a little bit left. Okay, we snuck that. Oh, we might actually be perfect here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're going into that waterfall. Defiant? No, I don't. I've calibrated once, and that's it. And most of the time when it's a bad swing, I know it. Easy part. I did make the cut, Bellevue. Yeah, I made it right on the number. I didn't think it was gonna hold, but it did. So I'm gonna have to play those rounds tomorrow. I'll probably end up doing that off stream. But no, Defiant, there's definitely splash. If you can keep it in the gray, you're fine. If you can't, it's bad. You're gonna have some bad stuff happen, which is realistic. The splash before they made that patch was just way overpowered and totally unrealistic. Like, you're hitting splash shots all the time from super tight lies. Actually, you can do a partial splash, but you need to put the cursor out at the full splash range, and then you can partial it from there. It actually doesn't work too bad, J-Ray. So like here, like if you hit a shot where it like gave you this, then you just kind of go, and then you just, but you have to do it manually. Like you kind of have to guess now how hard to hit it, which again is pretty realistic. The one thing I would like a little bit more width on this course. That's my personal preference, though. I don't like narrow fairways because you hit drives like this that end up in the rough. That's basically why. I like width and angles. That's my own personal preference. Not a bad bunker here. It's solid. It's solid. Good job, Knightsbridge. Again, if I'm remembering correctly, that's a hell of an improvement over what you've done before. If I'm not remembering correctly, I apologize. But, yeah, that was good. It was really good. This is where we're getting to, boys, with the and PNB. With the design league. I mean, new designers now are coming up with good golf courses. The bar is getting raised. Yeah, I like wide fairways in real life because I don't hit the ball particularly straight all the time. Okay, so who's this? D1 Golf, I think? It's in the name. Do one, yeah. Do one to golf. Okay. See if there's anything interesting to look around at. Yeah, not a name I'm particularly familiar with, but it doesn't mean a huge amount. Okay. Very narrow again. The lighting here is interesting. I haven't decided if I like it yet or not, but it's interesting. The bunkering up by the green looks pretty cool. Maybe a little sculpting could be done there. Yeah, a little sculpting on this bunker. Yeah, bunker sculpting might need a little bit of work. Yeah, those are fun. Those are fun, Axel. But then you see how many greens you hit from those fairways, and you're like, oh. Again, it's a pretty small green to be having 2 pins on it. I was expecting to see a lot of huge greens in this contest. That is just a fantastic putt. That's the yep. In the game, I have, yeah, for the most part, yeah. Titleist woods, it's a TGC 0-3 iron. And I think everything else is Titleist except the putter. Putter's a Mizuno. It's the closest thing to a ping answer that they have, which is what I play in real life, so. Okay, par 5 here. This one's got a bit more width to it, except where the driver is, and that makes sense on the drivable 5. Or, sorry, reachable 5. Yeah, and so the reason I'm doing it, so I had this game on PS4 before I got a PC. And on PS4 I think it was all the Bridgestone stuff I had. And then when I got the PC, I think that it was Season Pass 2 then, it was all Titleist. So it's ultimately why I basically had the same clubs, but they just were Titleist instead of Mizuno. Or Bridgestone, I think. Because I got the super, like I have the most forgiving irons, basically. Yeah, they do Bellevue. I think it's, at least in my opinion, they do. I think it's more just the look. So I just use putter that is similar to what I use in real life. It could be argued that you might perceive it a little differently. So if you're used to like, I don't know. But I don't really like mallets anyway, so give me my answer style putter. I'm fine. Okay. A hole this length, I don't know that we need to be tightening the drive up. And I think this has become a pretty common theme already in 3 holes, that we're just really narrowing at driver. I think there's a time and a place for that. I don't know that we need to do it all the time, and not particularly not on a hole this length. I hit, that was perfect tempo. I'm in the rough. Light rough, but still rough. And I'm hitting a 4-iron in, so it's not like... It's not like I would have had an easy shot from the pit anyways. Yeah, into the wind. I bet 3-iron was going forever, so... I mean, so you can still play splashes. You have to pay a bit more attention now, but it's still kind of silly that you can. But the pitch for me is still so hard to do right that I'm just like, nah. That should be a pitch, that shot, though. You should be hitting a pitch. I like the look of this. Good point, Q. Don't have them, so... I think it's part of the reason I have the 3-iron, though, is because it comes out better than the hybrid does. I'm old, though, defiant. I mean, when I played competitively, I had driver 3 wood, 2-iron down to lob wedge. Back when we didn't have gap wedges because we didn't have stupidly strong lofted irons. Okay. Let's try and sneak it up there. Yeah, bunker sculpting's a little bit rough right here. Overall, some ideas again. Good ideas. Maybe just a little bit more refinement. Wish I still had my old clubs, my Ping I2s. Just for fun. Okay. So, if you can hit the driver solidly there, it's a drive and a splash, but if you can't, you can probably get yourself into some bother. I remember those. But when I was a junior, everybody had Ping I2s. Absolutely everybody. Gunmat, I'll remember those. Yeah, TA3s, I remember those. I have some Wish on irons in my closet, Bellevue. What did I have? Something 752, I think. TC 752, maybe? Sounds right. Oh yeah, MP, yeah, those would be. Oh, don't play with those on a cold day. You don't catch that one right, you're gonna feel it. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Bellevue. The reason that I changed them out was it was the shafts more than it was the irons themselves. I had S300s in them, and they were too heavy. They got to be too heavy for me. So, rather than trying to reshaft them, I got new ones. And that was a couple 3 years ago. Years ago? I don't know. I keep irons forever. Met the fitter and I said, I've had 3 sets of irons in the last 25 years. He's like, oh, so you don't change clubs much? I was like, nope. He goes, okay. Yeah, the old bubble shafts. I remember those. I had the original burner titanium driver. Stay up, stay up, stay up, you bastard. Oh, I bet. Well, not a rant at all, dude. Yeah, bending those things would... you don't want to snap that. This is a solid course. There's some sculpting here and there, and some fairways getting pinched that didn't need to be, but otherwise... that works too, Bellevue. I'm not sure why this is blind. The old retrofit. Oh, jeepers. The fast got that too much, I think. Yeah, bunker sculpting's the biggest thing that stands out, and some fairway widths. Nice environment. Entirely playable course. I think it's good effort. Do one to golf. Good job, dude. That's the thing. I don't think we've had a bad course in this bunch for Design League. And that wasn't the case at the beginning. Okay, so here we got Virtual Golfer. He was here and had to leave, right? I think so. The bronze color burners, yeah. Favorite 3 courses in the game? I can't define it. There's too many good courses. There's so many good courses, I couldn't begin to try to pick a top 3. And the other thing is there's so many that I don't really play very many more than once. The only ones I really ever play more than once are the ones that are tour events. So I play them like 4 times and then that's it. Because there's always new courses to play, right? This is kind of neat. Jerry's 3 favorite courses are the ones he designed. Nice. Okay. This looks pretty good. Yeah, completely impartial, absolutely. Yeah, virtual golfers improved quite a bit here too. Sussex is, yeah, that's a cool course. I've got about 100 miles now. Crap. Easy. Oof, that's aggressive on the left, isn't it? It's par 5 though, that's fair. Yeah. You could do that. Oh, we've splined bunkers here, haven't we? Nice. So we start with a par 5, and then we get a long par 4 right after. No! Oh my god, that's a lot of slope. Get up. Tons of room for ground game. I like that. Get up. Oh. Oh. Oh, take a wave, PGA. But this is the size of green I was expecting to see when you have to share them. I mean, Frederick, I would have no chance of being able to do that because I can't design to save my life, but I hear you. Okay. Bunkering is a little awkward here. To my eye, at least. Which may or may not mean anything. You've got the entire world to the left, so I don't mind the fall off on the right. Okay. I didn't think the wind was going to hold it that much. Jeez. Here's me thinking I got to hit kind of driver back into the wind. It barely gets there. Well, I wouldn't say they're flat greens. No. No. Not a chance, Jamie. I did half a hole on PlayStation. And it was like 2 hours. And it was enough to realize I'm not very good at it, and more importantly, I don't enjoy it. It's work to me. It's not fun. So I mean, I'm sure that if I took the time and learned and blah 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 blah, I could get like competent at it. But yeah, Frederick, to have. But it's just not fun to me. So yeah, and but some people enjoy that, right? Like there's things that a lot of people would think are work that I enjoy doing. So, but I don't. I just didn't enjoy it. Oh. All right then, don't go in. Don't go in coming, and don't go in going. Whatever the hell that means. Ooh. Okay. I don't mind the look of the tee shot. I'm not sure about these bunkers on a hole of this length. I mean, we can sneak it through there, but I understand. I mean, but I think the thinking was if they're not there, I mean, this just it might say 480, but it doesn't play it. So I get it. I don't know. I have the wind helping too, though. Oh, I thought the wind was going to help it more than that. Good lord. I'm glad that didn't roll back down. It could very easily could have. Nothing to see here. Just standard Ameobi putting. Oh, you don't owe me anything, Frederick. I appreciate that. No, somebody has asked me if I wanted to do that. It's a matter then of me. What we would do is, I would kind of sketch the course out, or basically say like I want 1 to be like this and 2 to be like this, etc., and then they would make it. I'm not even that. I don't know. I'm that little interested in course design that even that I'm like, maybe. And then it's just a matter of actually getting around to it, right? I love that the course designer's in this game, so I get to play all these courses. But I don't really have any interest in taking advantage of doing it myself, or even having somebody do it for me. Yeah, could do that. I mean, I've already had one person name a course after me, so that was fun. Oh, I left it short. Yeah, Pat did that. If Pat races tonight, he's got my frickin' face on the hood of his car. The pet was it? The PEMDAS machine, it's called. And it's please excuse my dope ass merch. No, dope ass swag. Sorry. And my face is on. I was like, dude, what is going on here? It could be box. And make sure there's tons of rocks and geometric shapes and yeah. Virtual golfer, dude. This is good. I'm enjoying this. It's very clear that since the last course of yours I played, you've put some thought into what you're doing here. I mean, that bunker's ass, but no, I'm just kidding. That was into the wind. I didn't know if I'd get over it or not. That's the thing. Everybody's creating good golf courses now. Even Axel. You know what I mean, Q. Let's not start that one again. Oh, it's been a while since we had one of those. Who wants to take care of that? Are there any swords handy right now? Guess not.
Welcome.
Hey, Define, thanks for the follow, man. Sorry, I was having to mod my. Oh, fair enough. We got him. Oh, it didn't look nice outside. Actually, just while I'm thinking about it, I don't think Miniobi's in camp today, but I better make sure. This is a nice beefy par 4 to finish up with. If she is at camp today, that changes what's going on. It's also supposed to be nice today. Why is it dark? Anyways, I like that virtual golfer. Huge improvement, dude. Huge improvement. Love to see it. What are you talking about? Cool name? Oh, your oil change. Oh, what kind of oil did they put in? Well, it's time for some pizza strangler action. Okay. Friggin' hell. Alright, what's Pizza Strangler got for us? Oh, I don't know about this light rough. Uh-oh. Interesting first hole. Yeah, I was gonna say same thing, Viking. I hope more than your engine got flushed, dude. My god, that's a lot. Okay. Yeah, I would change. I think I would choose a different light rough texture. That one just looks a little bit weird. Oh. Oh, okay. 440 horsepower? Not much of a car guy, so. So this is one thing I don't understand. And this is just me being old and blah, blah, blah. Why have so many horsepower when you can't ever really use it? Right? Like, you can only go so fast, and... Well, yeah. But you know what I mean, Viking? Like, 450 horsepower engine can make you go a hell of a lot faster than you're actually allowed to go. Like, more than twice the speed limit, I'm sure, on the 401. But you can't. If you want to keep your car. I mean, you can if you don't want to keep your car, but... okay. Basically a forced lay. I mean, I mean, you can't hit driver here. You're going straight in the water. You could hit 3-wood down here, I guess. Not sure why you would. So I will. To find out. No, not at all. Hey Kermit, what's going on, man? No, street racing is stupid. In my opinion. You see, Kermit, I got my mic on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Which hole am I going to here? Okay, well, if you got a track, you can go rip around. Have at it. Oh, jeez. TGC Tours is mine, Defiant. But you plan on the main tours is Master Swing difficulty. The Beer League is Pro. Oh, I did that yesterday, Axel. It just drops the ball basically right on top of the hole, and you may or may not have a shot again. That's another good one, the no tempo one. Dam Society's got some good stuff. Beating some Teslas? Nice. I mean, I like car racing, but I prefer doing it virtually or watching it. I don't have any interest in getting behind the wheel and doing it. Yeah, it just drops you right beside right on the edge of the hole. Isn't there the Jackwagon Tour as well? It's another good one, if that's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, no, don't do Terpshoops Pizzastrangler. I'm finding this course a little bit difficult to figure out on occasion. Like, there's some ideas here, but maybe there's too many at once. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a good one. But, I mean, it basically depends on, like, do you want a 4-round tournament? Do you want 2-round tournaments? Do you want it to be competitive? Do you want it to be more kind of just laid back? Yeah, trying to hit that shot's nigh on impossible. Which it should be. This is the hole. This is the course, or the green where the two holes are like right beside each other. I mean, the green's pretty decent sized. I mean, I would make it a bit bigger, but I definitely would have the holes farther apart because it's weird and stupid and silly when you go in the wrong one, and annoying. Laid back pro settings. The boys in here have some ideas for you, probably that are better than mine. If we're looking at that. It's a bit harsh. It just dumps me into heavy rough. If you're gonna have a false edge like that, I'd rather that go into fairway than heavy rough. But it looks like you might go all the way down the fairway too, so I don't know. There's some ideas here. Like I said, there might be maybe a couple too many being used at once. But Design League is the place to be doing that kind of stuff. Jim Jam has one? I didn't know that. There's tons of them out there. Centerline hazard. I guess it's marginally, well, no, it's definitely wider on the left. It's narrower on the right. The right gives you the better angle in. Okay. If this isn't into the wind, I'm hitting 3-wood, but because it's into the wind, I'm just going to hit it in the driver, I guess. Yeah, I agree with you there, Pogs. I've played a couple Pizza Strangler courses, and he's getting better. That's for sure. Then he'll have a whole... Like, okay. I just... It just isn't the style of hole that I enjoy, is all it is. Everybody has Pogs, that's the thing. Like, everybody's improving, except Axel. No, even Axel's improving. Like, everybody's improving, so it's awesome to see. Design League is doing, I think, exactly what they want it to, which is great. It's one of the reasons why I'm quite happy to do all these playthroughs, because I think the Design League's a really cool thing. If this is the right distance, I don't think it is, but no, I didn't think so. I was afraid of that. Oh, and he gave us a 9th. Okay. Oh, the wind. Hey, Zach. How was middle school today, buddy? Yeah, a couple design choices that are just not my style. The rough, the light rough, I mean. The shading, again, not my style. A couple, like that one runoff was a bit aggressive. Definitely progress, though. Definitely progress. So, Pizza Strangler's doing some things. Everybody is. I just want to have a look at something real quick. Guess we're not going to the races tonight. Oh well, might be just as well. Alright, fine. Have a good one, buddy. I did course designs. I did Bundy's. Oh my god, it is just chucking it down right now. I did Q's. Do I just have terps left? Did I do terps yet? Holy crap. It is pouring out there. Oh yeah, it is just pouring, the Viking. Does anybody remember if I did terps course yesterday? No, it wasn't Viking, and all of a sudden now it is. Like, it is absolutely pouring right now. Your typical, like, summer storm going on out there. Yeah. I mean, he might be lurking. I'm not gonna lurk shame him. I didn't play it? Okay. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. I think this is the last one, though. It was nice and sunny, and now it isn't. I figure it's going to be one of those ones where it just hammers down for like 15, 20 minutes and then stops. All right, Terps. Let's see. You can finish this off. What do we got? Kind of a tropical course. Hotel. It's kind of a resort, I'm guessing. Alrighty, we're starting with a par 3. Always a bold choice. Framed pretty nicely. I like the bunkering. Sculpting looks pretty good. Cool. Didn't push stick forward. Oh, yeah, it's thundering out there. If the stream all of a sudden just turns off, you'll know why. There's a storm going on out there. I love this environment, Terps. Oh. Terps. I guess it's okay to split a double green. Maybe. I do like the, I guess that's a river? It's a good sized one, isn't it? Or lagoon or whatever. Is this where Gilligan and Marianne are? The land called for it? It's not what your mom told me last night. Ah. Are we Eskimo Brothers Viking? Damn it. Okay, so in theory, if I go right, I can get home. But will I be able to? Will I be blocked out? Shut up, Maggie. Okay. So here's my question for you, Terps. Now, if you tell me because when it's downwind I can get there, then I will be quiet. But as it sits right now, I've got trees in my way. And I can't really reach. And so I don't I guess what I'm saying is the center line hazard doesn't really work very well in that case. Because going down the right doesn't really gain you much. If anything. So I think that hole would work really well if going down the right it's more narrow, but you have a chance to get on in two, whereas going down the left is safe, but it's a 3-shotter. Now, if it's because I got that into the wind, okay. But the other thing is, am I still blocked out and I still have to carve one around? Break. Oh no, just no, stay right there then. Don't worry about it. Oh, this is the old tease where it looks like it's drivable, but it ain't because it's 70 feet uphill. Okay. So somebody who's dumb takes driver, tries to thread it in there, brings everything into play. And I stick it on a cliff. Well, that wasn't the smartest thing to do. Yeah, so what I'm seeing at least is somebody just mindlessly pounding driver up here, and it's not the play at all. Because you're never getting on that far uphill. Crap. That's an interesting hole. I think I understand the idea behind it. And now this one, you can get there. Better hit it well low. Tons of apron to play with here. It's going to kick me left though, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So you just have to hit a really, really good shot to be close, like to be on the green or close to the hole. Yeah, that's cool. And there's that danger of you've got to hit it. Like anything red, you're probably in the water, aren't you? Yeah, I understand that one. Damn. Yeah, and for a drivable 4, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. This one, I just wanted to skirt the left edge of the bunker to give me a little bit more room, but going left was the way to go here for sure. The environment's really cool. I think the holes play pretty well for the most part. This green sucks. It's meme. But no, it's yeah, it's good. That makes sense. No, Zach, I don't. You know that though. Okay, so one way you get a good wind, and the other way you get a crummy wind. That's fair. Yeah, I figured. All right. Yeah. I'm a little confused by the centerline bunker, but I know that it was something. There was some kind of requirement in the course about bunkers being visible in both directions or something like that. So it just doesn't really make much sense on this hole because I don't think you're ever hitting 3-wood. And if you are, like, I don't think you should be penalized with that bunker, but I think that was more the contest than anything that did that. Mostly visible? Yeah, okay. Look, I made a putt. And then this nice looking hole coming home. It's just like, it's a solid, well-made, nice environment golf course. It's good. That bunker's maybe a bit shallow. Yeah, maybe the bunkers are a bit shallow. That would be one thing I might change a bit. But I mean, I think we're in nitpicking territory. I pulled that. I pulled that. Whoa, 72 holes, so you got to play 36 both days? Forget that. Hey, Call Hill. Weather's supposed to be between 85 and 90. Yeah, that's a bit warm. Yeah, no, forget that. I've played 36 holes twice in my life. One was for a college tournament. It was a 54 hole weekend event. We played 36 on Saturday and 18 on Sunday. And once we played 18 in like 2 hours, and when we were done, the pro was going out, and he's like, come with us. I was like, okay. So we played 36 in like maybe 6 hours. Maybe. But yeah, I'm 36 back to back. Hell with that. Yeah, it's great, Terps. I like that. I think that's everything. I'm gonna just pull this. I'm gonna pull this over here. So I know we did Sebs. I know we did Vigs. Frederick's we played. Firethorns we played. Zach's we played. That one we played. We played Duckers. I played Alex's today. I played Rich's. Southnines, Chris G, Knightsbridge. D1 to golf we played. Virtual golf for Pizzastrangler. We played Course Designs yesterday. Did we play Bundy's yet? I know I played Q's yesterday. Now I've played Terps. I don't remember if I played Bundy's. I did? I thought, okay. So I've played them all. Played all 19 of them.